Life update with your boy Jermaine, back on another video. So I thought I would do a life update because I haven't done a life update in a minute. Life update are great videos to do, especially when you kind of like me. You just make like little short videos but don't make anything long, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about life, let's talk about updates, talk about some new things I've been doing, some things I've been going through, that sort of thing. So let's just jump all in the pool, you know what I'm saying? So right now, what is new with me? There's not really anything really new. I'm really excited for this summer to be winding down because that's when the weather gets really nice in San Francisco. Like, I love it. You know, right after the summer, like, you know, October, September, like, things start to really change, you know? So I'm pretty stoked about that. People always ask me, like, are you ever going to go back to traveling? And yeah, I will. But that is not something that's very high on the list. It's just other things in my life that are like a little bit more important than like traveling. Maybe next year though. Another reason I'm kind of happy I'm not traveling right now is because of the prices. The prices have gotten really expensive to travel. And what I mean by the prices, I'm talking about things like hotels, flights, just overall inflation has made things a lot more expensive and not as accessible as it once was, especially when I used to like run around the world and like go to here and go there. Like, I would find really good deals at the places I was going to, like, and now I look at some places and I'm like, whoa, prices have really went up over there, you know? Like, it's not cheap like it used to be, you know? So I'm thinking that after a couple years, maybe like inflation will die down around the world and maybe prices will be like a little bit cheaper, you know? But meanwhile, like I said, it's not very high on my list because I just got other things going on in the city, you know, like going on dates and stuff like that, which is a lot of fun. I guess we can talk about that too. Dating, you guys know, like, I broke up with my ex and all that. We're actually really good friends. I know that sounds weird, but like, we're really good friends. And we talk like quite often. We hang out sometimes. You know, like this past weekend we're hanging out, which I think is really cool. I'm not dating anyone new. I'm sort of talking to, like, you know, one person here, but then I'm talking to one person there. But like, neither one of them are like anyone I'm just like running with, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm still on the shelf, single. But I think I got a date tomorrow, actually. That's pretty fun. What about partying, right? Because I know it's I know a lot of y'all, like, you follow me and you think just because I'm not live streaming, I'm just out getting wasted all the time. And no, not exactly true. I definitely still go out and party quite a bit because when you party, it's very social. It's very social to like meet people. It's very social to just go out and talk. You know, like when you're self-employed and you work by yourself, like, you're just by yourself all the time, you know? And, you know, at the end of the day, like, going out, talking to people can be a lot of fun. That'll just make the day, even if you go out for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So yeah, I did start back to drinking, and, you know, drinking's cool, drinking's fun. Like I said, it's very social. If I was not drinking, I would not be going out in the same places, and I would probably be doing something else. Would I enjoy doing that other thing more than going out drinking and partying? I don't know, because I'm not doing that other thing. I'm going out drinking and partying, so I don't know. Maybe not. But for the most part, I'm still having a blast. Definitely don't party like I used to. I go to yoga a lot more. Yeah, I go to yoga a lot more. Or I go to some sort of workout class, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll just do something different to fill in that time of going out drinking. However, going to workout classes don't replace the social part, you know, because the social part is pretty cool because you just get to talk and talk crap, or sometimes you get to argue with people. Like, there's this one spot I go to, and I try not to be very political when I go there. But however, people know that I'm political, so sometimes people will come and sit next to me and they'll just start talking about something like politic related, like how they love like Kamala Harris or how they hate Trump or just whatever. They'll just start talking about something and they'll try to get me to engage in conversation. And, you know, most of the time I don't, because I get it. I know what's going on. But like, I do have those couple friends that like, they always come to me, and I actually call them friends because, okay, basically what they'll do, they'll come to me and they'll argue with me about something because they know I'm going to like disagree with them. And then they'll just make like a scene out of it. And sometimes it goes in my favor. Sometimes it doesn't, you know. Sometimes people figure out that like you just did that to, you know, to get him all fired up. But then, you know, sometimes I like legitimately lose it. Or sometimes I like don't lose it, but like no one says anything, you know. So we just get, you know, that's the whole part of being social, you know. And like when I go work out, definitely don't, it's not like very social. But then working out's great because, you know, you feel great. You know, you get a good sweat. You get to work out that body. You know, you get to look at the other folks in the gym like, oh, dang, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So the two, they got their own things. Something else I've been doing too, which I'm gonna try to do this more, but it's very hit or miss, it depending on what the day look like. Around like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like go hiking, right? So there's a lot of places to go hiking around. A lot of places, you know, there's tons of places in Golden Gate Park, tons of places in Presidio. There's also Bayview, there's Candlestick Park, there's John McLaren Park. Now, these are free things to do. And the reason why I say it's kind of hit or miss is some days it's clear at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And if it's clear, it's going to be windy. So it'll be a little breezy. But it's really nice when it's, you know, when you can see the sun setting and, you know, the sky just got all those different colors in it. And, you know, you're just like hiking, going on a little walk. And it just looks really nice. It's really beautiful. It's like I say, it's free. But there's also like a bunch of other stuff to do. It is summertime in the city, so it's a bunch of stuff to do. Like it is like, you know, you can go to some, you know, some shows, go over here to this park, go to that park, you know. It's a bunch of stuff to do. I was at Dolores Park earlier, and today is just like, you know, a day in the middle of the week. And Dolores Park was still stellar. I mean, it wasn't packed. There's definitely people there. But it's just fun stuff to do. Just get out the house, yo. Just go out, explore, go hiking, go walking, go do something else. Something else that's new in my life. So, guys, you guys know I've had this car, right? It's just random, but like this just random video. We're going to talk about random stuff, right? So I've had this car almost 1 year. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I have to pay the registration coming up soon. And the registration is like, oh my gosh, it's like a lot of money. So I have to pay the registration, right? Well, I've had in 11 months driving this electric car, I've had 5 flat tires. I almost said 11 flat tires, but no, I haven't had 11, not yet. But I've had 5 flat tires. Now, to some people, they may say, dang, how do you drive? Or how do you have so many flat tires? Well, I've had so many flat tires because, you know, it's an electric car. And electric cars don't have a spare tire in the car. So when you get a nail in the tire, you have to replace the tire because they can't patch the tire. I don't know. It's just some weird stuff going on in the street. There's this guy yelling at this woman in the car. But anyway, okay, so you have to replace the tires, right? So every time I get a nail in the tire, I have to go and replace the tire. And these tires are not cheap. These tires are like, I think $380. But trust me, I don't put new tires on every time I replace it because I know every time I freaking drive like another like 7,000 miles, I'm gonna get another flat tire, meaning I'm gonna have to replace it. So, like I say, 5 tires I replaced, and they've all had the most gnarly nails that I've ran over. Like this last nail that I ran over was like, it was like a bolt. Like it was, the head of the nail was like so freaking big. And it wasn't a regular nail. It was like much thicker than a normal nail. And I'm just thinking like, bro, is this just like a San Francisco thing where like you just drive and you just get nails in your tires like all the time? Like, is that like, I don't know. It's just one random thing that I thought I would share in this video because, you know, I go through a lot of freaking tires, like a lot of freaking tires. And it's to the point now where like, I don't even get them rotated anymore. I used to, but I look at it like, why even rotate them when I'll probably just get a nail in the tire, right? All right, enough tire talk for you. What else is new going on in the city? I've already talked about this and that and this and that. I'll tell y'all something else that's kind of popping is the city is sort of kind of feel like it's coming back to life in different neighborhoods. Like I talked about this in another video, but like it's been a bunch of these little night markets been popping up, which I think the night markets are really cool, especially like in the financial district because ain't nothing else going on there anyway. So it would be perfect to, you know, have a stage and just block off the streets because ain't nobody driving there anyway, especially on a Friday night or a Saturday night. I would love if they had more like night shows. I understand it takes a minute to organize these things, but it's something that they've been doing in the city recently that I just really, really love. They've also like recently had like a big rave on Embarcadero, which I think is dope, yo. Like I think it's dope. And it was free on top of that. Now, the music wasn't like the best music in the world, but I also didn't stay down there for that long. I was there for like 20 minutes. I went down there to like, you know, catch some video footage and see if I saw anyone I knew there. And I was there walking around. I didn't see anybody I knew there. I didn't have anyone to roll with me either, so I went solo, but that's okay because I was making a video. And if I go with someone else, I'm probably not going to make a video because I'm going to be talking to the person that I'm with. And if I go by myself, like I'll make a video because I don't have anybody to talk to. You get where I'm going with this? You get what I'm saying? Something else that I've been doing, been going to Oakland a little bit more lately. And, you know, I really, really enjoy going to Oakland, right? I know this is like a weird life update, but like I've definitely been going, definitely enjoying going to Oakland recently just because Oakland is just, it's so close, but it's so different, you know? Like, it's just, what, 20 minutes away from where I am right now. But just the life and things and people, it's just, it's so different. And it's just nice to break away from the city and go, you know, take a deep breath and go somewhere else. And it's also, like, slightly warmer in Oakland, which is kind of cool. Yeah, kind of cool. Life update. Do I think about leaving the city anytime soon? No, I still don't want to leave San Francisco. The city now is not, the city is starting to, it feels like it's just, it's like, it's still on this downward cycle. You know, that's just what it feels like. I mean, that's just me. Yeah, there's a lot of night events going on and there's night markets and this neighborhood's popping and that neighborhood's popping. But it's also summertime and it's also election year. So yeah, it is kind of popping because of those two things. You know, you definitely see a lot of things cleaned up downtown, right? But it's also, once again, it's election year. You see that it's not that many it's not that many broken car windows like it used to be. But once again, it's election year, so I don't know. We'll see what things are like in January. January things might be back to the way it was last January or this January, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just what I got going on. Life up a date with your boy Jermaine. See ya. Thought I would do that one. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Got any questions? Put them down in the comments below. But I'll see y'all later. I love all y'all. Bye bye. Peace out.